Do you ever feel like chances are slipping away from you, no matter how hard you try? What if I told you that the key to a world of options is not in the way things are, but in how you think about them? In this video, we will look at Miyamoto Musashi's life-changing advice and learn how to change your mind in a way that can open doors you never thought possible. Lesson 1. Believe in possibilities. Having a mindset that welcomes chances starts with believing in what is possible. Musashi knew that the world is full of options, and that believing in them helps us think about what might be instead of what is. To change this belief, you need to switch from a scarcity mindset, which is focused on problems and restrictions, to an abundance mindset, which sees possibilities everywhere. When we believe in chances, we start to see the world as a place where our dreams can come true. This motivates us to take steps towards our goals. Musashi talked a lot about how important it was to have a clear goal. In his mind, having a vision was the first step to reaching your goals. By picturing what we want to achieve, we make a mental picture that helps us decide what to do. For example, picturing yourself as a great business owner can push you to find the tools, connections, and knowledge you need to get there. This process turns thought into steps that can be taken, creating a cycle of possibilities that can lead to success. Also, believing in opportunities makes us stronger. There will be problems and failures in our lives, but if we keep believing that good things can happen, we are less likely to give up. This concept is shown by Musashi's life. Even though he had many problems, he always found a way to turn them into chances to grow. By taking this lesson to heart, we can also face the unknowns of life with hope and a sense of purpose. In real life, believing in possibilities means questioning the limits you set for yourself and the standards of others. Think to yourself, what if I could do this? This question lets in new thoughts and ways to get there. Have a mindset that looks beyond what is happening now and thinks that things can change and that you can succeed. Because of this belief, you open yourself up to all the possibilities that are out there. Lesson 2. Focus on solutions, not problems. There will always be problems in everything you do. The way we deal with these problems determines how far we get on our way to success. As Musashi taught, it is important to think about how to solve problems instead of getting stuck in them. When you're facing a problem, focusing on what you can do instead of what you can't creates a proactive attitude that opens doors to chances. Problem-focused thinking can lead to a cycle of negativity that stops people from being creative and coming up with new ideas. Musashi pushed for a fighter mentality that values clarity and making quick decisions. Ask yourself, what is the next step I can take to get through this? Instead of dwelling on what's wrong or the problems that lie ahead, this way of doing things gives you the power to take charge of your position and helps you move forward. For instance, if you have a setback in your job, don't wallow in your grief. Instead, look at what happened and figure out what you can do to move forward. This could mean asking for feedback, learning new things, or making connections with other people in the same field as you. You can turn problems into chances for growth and development by focusing on answers. Having an attitude that is focused on finding solutions also makes you more resilient. When things go wrong, seeing them as chances to learn and change will help you stay motivated and have a good attitude. Throughout his life, Musashi fought many fights and dealt with many personal problems. However, he always looked for new ways to beat his opponents. He was able to find answers even when things were very bad, which shows how powerful this way of thinking is. In reality, start by changing the way you talk to yourself. When you're facing a problem, ask helpful questions instead of negative ones. Ask yourself, how can I make this work? Instead of, I can't do this. This simple change in how you think can open up a lot of doors for you and put you on the path to success. Lesson 3. Say yes to growth. Life is all about growth, and saying yes to growth is key to making chances. Musashi thought that the only way to truly master something was to keep learning and getting better. Accepting growth means being open to new ideas, experiences, and chances that broaden your view of the world. Being open to change means leaving your comfort zone and being ready to take chances, Musashi's journey was marked by his desire to learn from every experience, whether it was in war or while working on his art. You can develop a mindset that is open to change and the unknown by taking on tasks and looking for new things to do. Being ready to grow makes it easier to handle new situations, which can lead to bigger chances. Also, a desire to grow makes people more curious. Being curious helps you see things from different points of view and learn from different situations. Saying yes to growth makes you naturally want to learn new things that can lead to new ideas and inventions. For instance, going to workshops, reading a lot, or working with teachers are all great ways to learn useful things that can help you grow personally and professionally. Set clear goals for your growth journey in real life. Figure out what you need to work on, and then go out of your way to find tools and experiences that will help you reach your goals. By committing to a growth mindset, you not only improve your skills, but you also put yourself in a better situation to take advantage of opportunities that fit your growing skills. Also, know that failing is a normal part of growth. Throughout his life, Musashi lost many battles and faced many difficulties. However, he saw these times as important opportunities to learn. Accept your mistakes as steps towards success, knowing that each one teaches you something useful that helps you grow. Lesson 4. Trust in small steps. It can be too much to think about the bigger picture when you're looking for chances. Musashi knew how important it was to make small steps forward and how powerful they could be. When you trust in small steps, you can build confidence, get closer to your goals, and feel good about your progress along the way. A big goal always starts with a single step. You can feel less anxious and overwhelmed if you break your goals down into jobs that you can handle. Musashi often talked about how important it was to train and get ready, focusing on getting better at every little thing in order to reach perfection. In the same way, small acts add up over time to make big changes in life. If your goal is to write a book, for example, don't wait for the right time to write a whole chapter. Instead, make a promise to write a few paragraphs every day. You will find that progress is not only possible, but also long-lasting if you believe the process of small, regular actions. Trusting in small steps also helps you become more patient. In a world where people often want things right away, it's important to learn to value the trip and the value of slow progress. Musashi was clearly dedicated to his art because he was always trying to get better, knowing that success takes time and work. Set up a plan that includes small steps you can take every day to reach your goals. No matter how small, celebrate each step forward to keep going. This habit not only makes you feel better about yourself, but it also keeps you going on your trip. Also, have faith in the learning process. Understand that mistakes are likely to happen along the way. Having faith in your ability to handle problems will help you keep going. Throughout his life, Musashi showed that taking small steps and sticking with them can lead to big results. Lesson 5. Embrace change as your ally. Even though change is a part of life, many people don't want it. Musashi knew that change is not something to be afraid of, but something that can help you grow and find new opportunities. Accepting change helps you adjust and deal with new situations, which can lead to more success chances in the long run. Life is always changing, and being able to adapt is important for doing well anywhere. The fact that Musashi went through so many changes and battles during his trip shows how important it is to be flexible. He didn't hold on to old ideas or methods. Instead, he welcomed change as a way to grow and get better. If you think this way, you can turn uncertainty into chance. You become more resilient when you accept change. Change can be hard, but learning how to deal with these problems will help you get back on your feet after a loss. Instead of fighting change, see it as a chance to look at your goals, your plans, and your options in a new way. This can help you find chances that you might not have seen otherwise. In real life, take some time to think about how you deal with change. Are there parts of your life where you don't want to change? Push yourself to leave your safe zone and look into what else is out there. Whether it's starting a new job, moving to a new place, or trying a new hobby, every change is a chance to learn more about yourself and grow. Also, keep in mind that change often leads to new ideas. Accepting new thoughts and ideas can help you be more creative and find new chances. The power of accepting change can be seen in Musashi's ability to change and improve the way he fights. Lesson 6. Seek connections that inspire. The people we spend time with have a big effect on how we think and what chances we see. Musashi knew how important it was to have relationships that motivate and drive us. By looking for relationships with people who inspire and uplift you, you can develop an open-minded attitude. People who have the same goals for growth and success as you can be teachers, peers, or even friends. Spending time with people who have a positive view on life and take charge of their actions can motivate you. You might find new ideas, points of view, and chances because of these links that you wouldn't have found on your own. Musashi thought it was important to share information and wisdom. He thought that learning from other people was an important part of growing as a person. Find mentors who have the qualities you want to grow. These connections, whether they're through formal mentorship programs or casual friendships, can help you learn and grow as you go through your trip. To make connections that inspire you, you should also get involved with groups whose hobbies and goals are similar to your own. You can meet people with similar interests by going to classes, seminars, or networking events. Putting yourself in situations with positive effects makes a space that encourages growth and chance. In real life, you should go out of your way to contact people who inspire you. Do not be scared to ask for help or ask questions. Have talks that make you think and push you to look into new ideas. Also, pay attention to the connections that make you feel drained. Setting limits is important, and making relationships that inspire and uplift you a priority. Musashi's life showed how important it is to surround yourself with people who help you along the way. Lesson 7. Cultivate a resilient mindset. Being resilient is a key trait for anyone who wants to make endless chances happen. Throughout his life, Musashi faced many difficulties and failures, but he always showed strength when things went wrong. Building a resilient mindset gives you the strength to get back on your feet after problems, adjust to new situations, and keep going after your goals with unwavering drive. Having a resilient attitude means seeing setbacks as chances to grow instead of as problems that can't be solved. It was Musashi's belief that all experiences, good and bad, teach us something important. You can become more positive and strong-willed by seeing mistakes as steps on the way to success. To become more resilient, be kind to yourself. Take a moment to recognize your disappointment or anger, but don't let it shape your trip. Musashi's teachings tell us that being uncomfortable is often a sign of growth. You make room for healing and renewal when you are kind to yourself during hard times. Improve your ability to solve problems as well. Being resilient means coming up with ways to get around problems. Have a sense of curiosity and a desire to learn when you face challenges. This way of thinking lets you face problems head-on and gives you the power to come up with creative answers. In real life, look at problems as chances to make yourself stronger. In both your personal and business life, look for things that will push you out of your comfort zone. Every problem you solve and difficulty you face makes you more resilient. Therefore, build a support system that makes you stronger. Surround yourself with people who see your talent and want you to grow. These connections can be very helpful during hard times because they remind you that you are not going through this road alone. Miyamoto Musashi's teachings give us deep insights into how to change our minds in order to make endless chances happen. We can change our lives by believing in possibilities, focusing on solutions, saying yes to growth, believing in small steps, accepting change, looking for inspiring links, and building up our resilience. These principles give us the strength to handle life's obstacles with confidence and grace, which leads to new opportunities. As you start to develop this way of thinking, keep in mind that the road may not always be easy. But if you follow Musashi's advice, you can enjoy the journey of life and turn problems into chances and successes into stepping stones. Accept the change in your thinking, and you'll see a world of possibilities open up in front of you.